How's it going? Big Yumbo here. I don't know why I waited till I was driving to film this, but today I'm going to show you how much money I made, or my business made, over the last month on eBay. I'm also going to show you some stuff that I got today at the thrift store and that I'm going to sell on eBay. It kind of shows you how I made the money. I really like to see how much money people make. I like to look at their paperwork that they throw away. I'm a snoop. So when another YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber now. When another YouTuber makes a how much money we made on eBay video, I always watch it. I'm currently in a competition with Harry Tornado and his wife. He doesn't know that we're in a competition. He doesn't know who I am, but I think I can do a better job at eBay than him. He seems like a nice guy and he's really good at YouTube. Yeah, so here's how much money I made this last month. So we've had a pretty good month, at least for me. Over the last 31 days, we've got $11,500 in sales, which my record month is about $11,000. So we hit a record month, but on the 90 day, we've only got $25,000 of sales. And that's because I think like 70 days ago, I went to Hawaii for a week. I'd like to have that at about 30,000. So far this year, we've got $67,978 in sales, which last year, my total sales for the whole year were $74,000. So we're almost there, and we've still got 3 months left in the year. Maybe 4 months. September, November, December, September, October. We got 3.5 months. So we should, I'm thinking, get to about, if we stay doing 11,000 per month, we should be pretty close to $100,000 in sales. I think we can get to 100,000. You can see here, this last weekend I did really good, at least for me. About $500 a day, which is kind of weird for a holiday weekend because usually I get pretty bad sales on holiday weekends. But as soon as the weekend ended here, on Tuesday, $200, Wednesday, $220, and then today, it's only like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but we've only done $128 in sales, where most of my sales usually happen in the morning, so it's concerning. I think the reason that happened is because over the weekend I was hanging out with my girlfriend a lot and only listing about 7 items a day. I had a bunch of pictures like stocked up on my phone, and I think eBay didn't like that because I've been doing 15 to 20 a day. I have to do at least 15, but usually I do 20 just because I get in the zone. And I think there's another reason my sales dropped off. I got an email from eBay that one of my listings was removed, and that was here, I'll show you. It was this vintage bicycle helmet, which I didn't think I would have a problem selling it because it's vintage. But I guess they said that there's some law that I can't sell this, and I'm pretty sure they slowed the traffic down to my store. I don't know for sure, but that's happened before when I got a Vero. I had a really slow week right after. I mean, there's nothing I could really do about it. I didn't know, so I'm not mad at myself. But so to make up for that, this week I'm trying to just be really consistent with my 20 listings a day. Let's see, for my selling costs, my net sales out of my 11,500 this month is 7,371, and I just checked my GoDaddy bookkeeping, and we spent about $2,100 this month, which leaves us with a profit of $5,200, which is pretty good for 1 month, for me at least. What's that, 5? If I can keep that up, 5,000 times 12, that's like $60,000 a year. Totally happy with that. Obviously, in the future, I want to bring that up, but for right now, we can see compared to last year, up 30% this month, and 33% compared to last month. But they do say this is just for t-shirts and casual button-down shirts. So I'm not really sure how to see it for my whole store. If you know how to do that, let me know. So we're still top rated. I want to be top rated plus, but I don't know how. I feel like I should be top rated plus. Let me know if you know how to do that. But yeah, that's how much money I made this month. You can see in the last 12 months, $82,000. Yeah, I'm gonna head to a thrift store and then come back and show you the kind of things I'm selling to make $5,000 a month. So I went to 2 thrift stores over about a 3-hour period. At the first thrift store, picked up 2 food saver containers. I pick these up all the time. I know pretty much what each one sells for. This one's a really good one. If you don't believe that these are good, look up KY-136 and sort by sold. I paid $6 for this one. It's a snail food saver container. This one's not going to be that great. There's a lot of scratches on it, but you typically get about $30 plus shipping for these. This one does have a lot of scratches, so maybe around 20 to 25. I don't know if you can see the scratches, but yep. Smaller one here is going to be about $15 plus shipping. When you find these, you want to look on the bottom. It's going to say the model number, KY something on each one, and it's also going to say the ounces that they are, and that's how you'll search it up and look for it. Typically, I can get them for about $1, but those ones I paid $5.99 for the big one and $2.99 for the small one. And I find those pretty much every week. I found a pair of women's Asics. The shoes are flat rate at this thrift store. It is $6.99. And for all the shoes, you have to look up the sold comps and you have to look up the sell-through, because you don't want to be sitting on a ton of shoes. These are the Asics Gel Nimbus 19. And when I look up sell-through rate and I look up sold comps, I always look up the size and the color of the item. It's a little more difficult with shoes, but like say I find a pair of North Face women's convertible hiking pants, I'll be as specific as I possibly can, including the size and sometimes even the fabric. Like North Face women's convertible hiking pants size 6. Then I'll look at the sell-through rate, because maybe the sell-through rate for a size 6 is way better than a size 0. For most women's stuff, like size 0 is a terrible sell-through rate, because there's not that many tiny ladies. But yeah, consider looking up the size and more item details when you're looking up sell-through rate and sold comps. Because like for shoes, women's shoes, if these were a size 5.5, I probably wouldn't have got them because they probably wouldn't sell. These are a 6.5, which is not that great, but we grabbed them. I believe the sold comps are around $30 plus shipping for those. Don't quote me on that. I didn't look these up. Guilty. They're just Keen men's hiking boots. Keen is really similar to Merrell or Morel in that the men's stuff does a lot better and the hiking stuff does even better. So if you can find men's hiking in a decent size, these are size 12. Decent size is going to be 9 and above for men's. This is all the same thrift store. I was about to leave, that's all I found, and then a lady rolled out 2 new carts of clothes. Always look at the new carts as soon as you can. Found a pair of Carhartt. These are called double front pants or double knee. They're not a great size, they're 30-30, but I think like a skinny little teenager will probably pick them up. The double front Carhartt pants, I use words like baggy and skating, distressed. That usually helps sell them. These are the most popular pants in skateboarding right now. So I want the skateboarders to find them. Those pants were $5.99, and these are also $5.99. They are men's 7 for All Mankind shorts. 7 for All Mankind. Men's ones do really well. They sell pretty fast. Every single model is going to be different. You can look up this one if you want. They're called the Brett. I just sold a pair of 7 for All Mankind's men's last week for about $35, and they sold really fast. Women's ones are going to be usually somewhere between $15 and $25. But there are exceptions depending on the model and the size. This is kind of a score as far as Levi's are concerned. They're vintage made in the USA, and they're the orange tab. I only buy Levi's really if they're the biggie, the orange tab, or they're made in the USA. And this has 2 of those. And they're black, faded black. That's awesome. I might keep these for myself. But they should fetch me around $40. They're $5.50, so that's a baggier cut. And that's what's popular right now for men. Young men. That's everything from that thrift store. Next thrift store. Grab these because I saw that, what's his name? Daily Refinement. He sold a pair of Royal Robbins women's pants in his store. And that dude sells like 250 items a day, so if it's good enough for him, maybe 150 items a day. It's good enough for me. $4. Sold comps look like they're around 15 to 20 plus shipping. I charge shipping on everything because it has a lower perceived price. $15 plus $5 shipping. People want to buy things, so they're gonna lie to themselves. Say it's only 15 bucks, even if it's 15 plus 5. I lie to myself all the time like that, so I know people do that. Vintage Oakland A's crew neck sweatshirt. It may not be true vintage though. It's not made in the USA, but it's on an older tag. And there's only one Oakland A's crew neck sweatshirt listed as vintage right now and one sold, so it's 100% sell-through rate. I wouldn't recommend just getting random vintage single stitch t-shirts, but this one I grabbed because it's pretty rare to find a striped one that's single stitch and made in USA. And this is some weird old brand, Instant Replay, on a super old paper tag. I usually get it between probably 10 and 15 bucks for single stitch t-shirts. This one's pretty cool though. Hopefully get 15 bucks, but I think we paid $3 for that. Cut from the cloth. It's a women's jeans brand. I paid 25% off of 7, so it's like $5.50. Just some jean shorts. Should get about 20 bucks for those. I'm not an expert on women's pants yet though. Okay, this is a North Face full zip fleece sweater, men's size small. So it's not a great size. It was $7. It's in great shape and I'm pretty confident I can get 20 plus shipping for it. I just basically shoot to get $10 profit after all fees on each item. And I list, like I said earlier, 15 to 20 a day. So I have to source 15 to 20 a day. And I typically like to find ones with a better sell-through. It's a lot easier to do with men's clothes than women's, the sell-through. Some Dahui hybrid board shorts. These were $7. I don't think I noticed that when I grabbed them. I wouldn't recommend paying $7 for a Dahui. Another pair of Dahui. Looks like that. They don't sell that fast, but they randomly sell sometimes. $5 for these ones. You could probably get 15 to 20 plus shipping. This is all stuff I've sold before. 7 for All Mankind. Women's bootcut jeans. For 7 for All Mankind, there it's gonna have the model right here. And when you're looking them up, don't just type in the model and the jeans. You have to look up the size. Some sizes won't sell at all. Size 25 might have 30 listed and none sold, but size 31 might be 100% sell-through rate. So you gotta look it up. And I paid $12 for these, which is a lot. But sold comps were looking for about 29 plus shipping. And they've got some like bedazzling going on here. I'm pretty confident that I could sell them for at least 25. Ex Officio women's hiking pants. Oh, nice. No, these are men's. I'd way rather find men's. We paid $4 for these. Ex Officio is a good brand this summer. Everybody knows this one, Patagonia. $5. Side note, all the resellers in my area suck. No one grabbed this. It does have this on the back of the neck though. Aris. Still. Found this at 4 p.m. in the thrift store. Oh, we also grabbed a pair of men's Merrell hiking mules with Vibram soles. Men's Merrell does really well. Women's not so much. I could probably get about $10 more for those than I can for a pair of women's. And I paid 75% off of $34 for those. A pair of BKE buckle jeans, men's. A little frayed on the end here, but that's kind of the style of these jeans, so hoping buyer won't care. Paid $5 for those. A brand new pair of women's Levi's. This specific model, the curvy boot cut, size 32. Sells for about $35 plus shipping. And I paid $12 because they were half off. I'll pay up if it's new and if it has good comps. New always does pretty well for me. And like, that's just obviously a good deal. I know I will get my money back. $12 pair of brand new Levi's. I'll know I'll get my money back. Cut from the cloth. Still learning about the ins and outs of this brand, but paid $5 for them. This was half off of $5, so $2.50. Not so sure about this. They're Lucky brand women's jeans. Boot cut and flare seems to be doing well. I don't know, but that's the last thing I got there. I think that's probably like 20-25 items I found today. You can do that. You just gotta stay in one spot, you know. Don't go to 10 different thrift stores. Find one thrift store and really master it. Sorry if I seem a little stressed. I got a little bit of a headache and I have to go running. I have to. I ate salad for lunch. But yeah, that's how much money I make early in the video. And this is how I make it. I buy this stuff and I sell it. Anyone can do it. I'm not smart. Thank you for watching. My name is Big Yumbo.